Hola, bienvenidos a la clase de español. Me llamo Doctora Bochi y soy la profesora. Welcome to Spanish class, everybody. I'm Dr. Bochi and I'm going to be your teacher this year for Spanish on the internet. Before we get started, I thought I'd do a little introduction. So here's some things you should know about me. Number 1. I've been teaching and working in schools in Greensboro for the last 15 years. Number 2, I love to travel. I've been to
Cuba, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Jamaica, the Cayman Islands, Spain, Germany, the Netherlands, Italy, Belgium, Switzerland, Austria, Luxembourg, France, Japan, Hong Kong, Canada, and all over the United States.
Studying Spanish in elementary and middle school was a big part of what inspired me to explore the world, and I hope it'll inspire you too to learn more about cultures and people beyond our community. Number 3, I love all things Disney. My happy place is the Magic Kingdom, and I have watched way too much Disney Plus since the coronavirus started. That has nothing to do with Spanish. I just wanted to wear some ears in the video. So now you know more about me, and I can't wait to learn more about you. So we'll get started. Soy la profesora, ustedes son los estudiantes. Eso es Carlos, el unicornio mágico de español, and we'll learn more about him in the next video. So, what is Spanish class going to be like this year? Well, after this part of the video, I'll take you on a tour of the Canvas sites so you can see the functionality of online learning this year. But for starters, let's learn a little bit more about the schedule and the content. If you're in the 6th grade, you're going to be on an A-Day, B-Day. So one week you'll have me, one week you'll have something else. And in 6th grade Spanish, we really focus on the basics of the language. So we learn to communicate things like greetings, our feelings, where we're from, dates and numbers, the weather, what we're like, and what we like to do. If you're in the 7th grade, you're going to have me all year long because the 7th grade is the first half of Spanish 1 from high school. In 7th grade Spanish, we go over all of those basics again, and we get into more detail about what we're like and what we like to do. And we learn all about school, food, and family. In the 8th grade, we do the second half of Spanish 1 from high school. You'll also have me every single day. In 8th grade Spanish, we continue developing the skills we learned in 7th grade Spanish, getting more in depth about how to describe ourselves, our friends, our family, our school, our homes, and our clothes. And no matter what grade level you're in, we'll do a lot about the Spanish culture and geography and the people of the Spanish-speaking world so that we can all learn more about what brings us together and connects us between cultures no matter what our native language is. In this last section of the video, I'll take you on a tour of the Canvas sites. This is the 6th grade site. If you're in 7th or 8th grade, feel free to fast forward until you see this title screen again. And I wanted to take you on a little tour of what the Canvas page looks like for 6th grade Spanish. So when you log into your Canvas and you click on your 6th grade Spanish class, you'll see the title up here and it will say 6A, 6B, 7A, 7B, whichever course it is that you're in. For the first 3 weeks, it doesn't really matter if it's an A week or a B week, but after that, you will want to check and make sure that you're logging into Spanish on the correct week for whichever course you're enrolled in. So now when you first get to the home page, this is what you'll see. You'll see your to-do list down the side. Any announcements that I've made will be here, and any upcoming quizzes or other graded assignments that are in the next, I think, 7 days will be right here. You can click here to meet your teacher and find out a little bit more about me. I've recorded an intro video for you so you can enjoy that. Anytime you need to get back to that home screen, just click on home. You can see my contact information right here. Email is generally the best way to reach me because I have email on my phone and tablet and computer and can get to it at any time. If you'd like to review this video, it'll be posted right here under the Intro to Course link. And if you need to review what the live teaching times are, you can click on this button. Encore 1 is from 1:10 to 1:35, and Encore 2 is from 1:40 to 2:05. And be sure to follow that A week, B week schedule. The live teaching is going to start on September 8th. Office hours after the first 3 weeks will be every day, Monday through Thursday from 2:10 to 3:10, and on Fridays from 12 to 2.
For the first 3 weeks, I have office hours every day, and if you want to access those, you can click on the announcements over here, and you can see what the times are for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for the first 3 weeks. And I'm going to do all of this through Canvas Conference, which is that big blue button. And so when it's time to open an office hour or a class session, I'll open a Canvas Conference, and you'll have the button on your screen to be able to click on. To be able to access your work, they've created calendar pages down here. So let's look at August, and this is the first 3 weeks. You can see week by week what your assignments will be for Spanish. So here you can get a direct link to that information about the office hours each day, and you can see that you have an assignment on Tuesday for that week. So you can just click on that, and you'll see that there's a little quiz learning about some information around why studying Spanish is important. You'll be able to take the quiz as many times as you need until you get all the answers right. You can review, go back, do it again, and it's not really a big deal. Let's see what we have for the second week. On the second week, we have 2 days of class together. These aren't going to be live the first 3 weeks, they're just posted activities. So you can see here again all of my office hours, and you can see the video link, and you can see what you're going to do with the information that you're going to learn in that video. You can click the next button down here to move on to the next week. And here you'll see office hours again, and you can click on here to see the activity that you're going to need to submit on that 3rd week of school. Starting in September is when we're going to be starting our live classes. And so you'll know which week is your A week, which week is your B week, and you'll only be responsible for activities in these tabs on your A week or your B week. You don't have to do Spanish every single week. It's just going to still follow the regular schedule. And so once you'll click into one of those, you'll be able to see the activities that are due. You'll be able to see what time our classes are, and I'll get everything in there when the time comes. So, if you have any questions or need help navigating the site, never hesitate to email me or call me. Just let me know, and I'll see you in class.
And finally, the tour of the 7th and 8th grade Canvas sites.
And I wanted to take you on a tour of our new Spanish Canvas sites for this school year. I am showing the 7th grade site right now, but the 7th and 8th grade sites function in exactly the same way, so I'm just going to use this as our sample, and it'll be the video for both our 7th and 8th grade. So this is what our home screen looks like, and from here you can see that you can click your navigations over here for home or for announcements. Over here is your main menu where you can click on dashboard to see all the courses that you're enrolled in. This is for this course. You can check your calendar, and your inbox works just like email where you can send messages to your teachers. So let's click on announcements first. And when you click on announcements for my course right now, what you'll see is the information for our office hours. So for the first 3 weeks, we'll be doing 2 hours of office hours each day, and you can find out what those are for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And you can also find out about our open house session that we'll be holding next Thursday. So I hope to get to meet all of you in one of these office hours during the first 3 weeks of school. Let's go back home. From the home screen, you can see right here my name, my email, and my Google phone number. You can use either of these to contact me, but email is usually the fastest. If you want, you can click on the Meet Your Teacher tab where you can find out a little bit more about me, see my goofy intro video, and reiterated here is my contact information. Let's go back home. Right here, Getting Started will give you some information kind of about Canvas and who to contact for help. This is where this video will be housed. It'll change from saying 6th grade as soon as I finish filming this and get it uploaded to YouTube and linked here. So by the time you see this site, this will say 7th and 8th grade Spanish sites. So let's go back home again. And we can see right here, live teaching times. When you click on this, it'll be a reminder of what the live teaching times are and that we're going to be holding those via Canvas conference. Going back home again. Once we start taking grades, you'll be able to click here to access what your grades are for any assignments. Now, let's look over here for real quick. Here's where you'll find your to-do list, and this is where it'll link to you any assignments that you have. So I have 2 built for the first 3 weeks. These were also linked to you on your teacher's homeroom page, and I'll show you another way to get to them through my page. These are not going to count for anything. They're practice assignments. The first one is Why Study Spanish, and it's set up as a Canvas quiz so that you get a little bit of experience with taking quizzes in Canvas. And the second one is an upload kind of activity. So where you're going to be submitting, if you choose to do it, a media recording or a file upload. So I would encourage you to have some fun with this, goof around, get me a little video of you saying hola, ¿cómo estás? To a friend or a family member, and practice uploading that video so we can make sure everything's good to go before class and grades really start clicking in. So the other way to get to your assignments and how you'll probably want to do it from here on out is down here with these fancy smanchy little calendars. So if you click on August, you'll be able to see the 3 weeks of August. And when you click on one, you'll see the same assignments that are linked for global languages on your teacher's homeroom page, but you can also get to them here. And so every week through the school year, you'll see lessons and maybe videos of the lesson, assignments, whatever's due each day is going to be linked through here. So you can click on the videos and view those. This is the next week where you see that intro conversation activity, and if you click this link, it'll take us exactly back to that place where we were before that we got to from the to-do list. So there's always a bunch of different ways that you can get to the same places in Canvas. So going back to the home screen, the last thing that I want to really point out to you are these other links down here. This is my YouTube channel where all the videos for all of my Spanish classes are going to be housed. So if for some reason a link's not working or you click on an embedded video and it doesn't go and you really need to see it, you can always go directly to my YouTube channel and view stuff there. The Entre Culturas activities and the digital textbook is going to be linked right here. This is a temporary link to the kind of general site. We should be getting our logins for that, our personal logins, pretty quickly, and I will change this link and you'll be able to have your own individual way to get into this as soon as we get those. Duolingo I haven't linked to yet. I have to still build those courses. I'm waiting for rosters to settle down during the first 3 weeks, and once those are settled down, this link will go live, and we might do some stuff with Duolingo throughout the year, but particularly while we're digital. So I hope you've enjoyed our tour of the middle school Spanish site for Eastern Guilford. Let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to meeting you soon.